Okay, we've got a Stihl ms362. These are available now. I mean, if you're going to go shop for a new saw, I mean, of course you can find some used too, but this is kind of what would compare to a 036, you know, as far as in a commercial size saw. This is not really considered a residential use, I guess you would say. But anyway, it's a great saw. When getting this one, I was just trying to compare to what would compare closest to a 34 to 034 or 036, and this was the saw that did. It's a good saw. It starts about like the old ones do. I mean, typically the same process: choke it till it tries to start, kick it up, and fire it, let it run a minute, and it's pretty much ready to go. This one's got a 20-inch bar on it. I've got a 24, I think, for it too. But it's a good saw. There's a I don't really have the best info on this, but there's another model, ms362. I think it's a 362C. You'll have to look that up and correct me on that. But I think Stihl is doing something different, either with their carburetors or either they're going fuel injected. I'm not sure. So I made sure with this one, I kind of stick to what I know, and you know, I can do with carburetors pretty good, so that's what I wanted. And I know on the C models I didn't see any kind of way to adjust on the carb, so I'm just assuming that's what that is. I'm sure some of you guys out there know more information on that, so feel free to comment down there so I can learn a little bit about that, and people that are watching this can learn also. But anyway, I just like to be able to adjust it myself. You know, if the saw's not running right, you know, you can adjust it on that. There's some good videos on that. Again, there's a small engine guy. When I think of his name, or I'll think and look it up, I'll add him in the comments below. But he's got some great videos on. He can set and tune the saw on while he's got the camera rolling, and it's pretty helpful. I mean, for the most part, you know, if you've got a saw that idles or is close to, you know, the idle that you want, you know, you can adjust this here to get your idle exactly right. And most time you just want to idle enough to where it'll barely, if your chain's unlocked, it'll barely just make that chain just jump just a least bit, and sit there and run. And then after that, you're changing your low end screw, and I normally just run it till you turn it in till it starts running rough, and then you turn it back out till it starts running rough, and then you go back towards the right just a little bit, and you should be pretty close. Now it's a little more in depth than that. And like I said, those videos are a lot better than explaining it and letting you hear the saw itself run while you do it, and it's a huge help. But once you do it a couple of times, it's pretty simple. Your high end obviously is just for setting your max RPMs, and you know, you want to be careful when you do that. You need to look up your specs and make sure what RPMs that is recommended for that size saw. And of course, then you got to get you a little tachometer and wrap around the spark plug, and that way you can set your RPMs right. But for the most part, that don't get messed with much. If you get somebody that's tuned on one, they've probably adjusted it some, but you don't want to get it no higher than what's recommended for it. Looks like some other people borrowed this saw and probably running out of oil. Got the bar hot, and it looks like it's been out in the weather. But anyway, we got a little bit of cleaning up to do. But anyway, this is a good saw. So this, if you're looking for a new one and you've got some experience with the old 036s or 034 Supers or 034s even, this is the one that would compare closest to those. Oops. Around there. That is the Stihl ms362. Like I say, good saws. Most people I talk to, I know power companies. The company I work for uses a lot of this, a lot of these sizes here, or a lot of these saws. It's just a good all-around saw to have. So anyway, if you can give me some more information on this, it would be helpful. Feel free to comment. You know, got any more questions, also just add in the comments down there, and I'll do my best to help you get those answers, or answer them if I can. So be sure and subscribe. I'm gonna have some more videos, and I have more videos on other Stihl equipment and a little bit of everything. So again, thanks for watching.